Hi, and welcome to another episode of Görgött. Today we're at my favorite online butcher, LUMA, and we'll show you some mouth-watering pieces of meat. So, come with me, but before you do that, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. That would help me to make further content. Thank you very much, and let's go. We're at LUMA, and this is Lucas. He's the Lu in LUMA. Thank you for having us, Lucas. Could you tell us a bit about the background from LUMA? Why did you start it, and so on?
Well, we had this crazy idea about aging beef with malt to make it more tender and more tasteful, and actually the idea came up while we were eating dinner, and my business partner's beef wasn't as tender as mine, and he was asking me why, and then that's how we started the discussion. And at that time I studied biotechnology, and I knew how beef works. So I explained it to him, and then he thought, well, if we could improve the quality of Swiss beef with a natural process, that would be a really great business case. So he kind of told me to work on it, what I did the next year, and well, here we are. We, putting malt on beef to make it more tasty and more tender.
And what would you say that you are? If I would describe you as an online butcher, would that be correct, or what would you call yourselves?
Well, I never did an apprenticeship as a butcher, but meanwhile I have a lot of knowledge, so I am a kind of a butcher, and online is our business. We do like most of our business online. I'm still, in my heart, I'm a scientist. And well, I think these three things I would describe myself as. Maybe a scientific online butcher. Maybe that's the right description.
And how many years has it been now since you started LUMA?
Exactly 10 years.
10 years?
Yes. July 2010 we founded the company. The idea was actually 2 years older, but you study, you party, you do other stuff. So, but then it got serious 2010.
And in these 10 years, the science behind it, the mold, has that changed at all, or is it the same as 10 years ago?
No, it's quite the same. What changed is how we bring the malt on the surface. At the very beginning we did in these petri dishes, from the laboratories, we grew the malt, and then we took I don't know what's the word for it, those to paint,
The paintbrushes.
Yes,
yeah.
Those small ones, and then we put it on the meat, and of course that took a lot of time. And then as business was growing and growing, we couldn't handle it anymore. Like those from Santa Claus, the little elves. You were like putting malt on beef with those brushes all the time. So we developed a system to spray it on the beef. But that, since maybe 9 years, it's the same. We did some improvement in cultivating the malt in our laboratories in Wädenswil, so that we, are more efficient. But actually it's the same malt. It's the same procedure, actually. Yeah, it's the same.
And at the beginning it was only the meat with the mold, so to speak, the aged meat, but then you started also kind of selling normal meat.
Exactly.
Untreated in that way.
Yeah.
And me as a client of yours, I would have to say I probably tend to 80 to 90% of what I order from you is the untreated beef, and the only a smaller percentage is the treated beef.
Is that something that you see in general, or?
Yes, I would say nowadays maybe 20% is LUMA aged beef and pork and meat, and the rest is like special beef from Switzerland, special selections and beef, and especially beef from around the world, you know, from farmers we got to know, we visited them, you know, we do business with them, and it's really special beef, you know, it's in kind of quality and also in kind of sustainability.
Yeah, I mean, that is what convinced me, that
Yeah.
I know that you actually know the producers of the meat.
Exactly. It's really important for us, you know, we don't believe too much in labels, because at the end, you know, you see a sticker on the package of a beef or whatever, and you don't know really what's behind, you know. So our strategy is to visit them, to get to know them, and then share those trips and experiences with our clients, you know. If you're interested, you find everything on the homepage or on Instagram or everything, so you can see how the animals live and if that's okay for you or not, and yeah, that's how we try to work.
I think it's great what you're doing here. How is it if you're not Swiss? Can you order LUMA meat outside of Switzerland?
Yes, we do have an online shop in Germany, but it is not as big as in Switzerland, so not that many articles, different articles, and mostly LUMA based. I mean, with a malt, you know. But you know, it's maybe half as big as the shop in Switzerland.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, Lucas, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure being here,
Yes.
and I hope I could show the viewers out there what a great product this is.
Cool.
I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little bit different from the past videos I've been uploading, but it's a kind of taste of what's coming. There will be a lot more videos like this where I go see producers and makers of certain things like wine or beer or meat, meat producers. And it's, for me, it's very important to show that side of it as well, because I'm really passionate about good quality. As you can see, LUMA today, I think what they're doing is fantastic. And they know pretty much every producer personally, otherwise they don't add their produce to their catalog of things that they have. And yeah, I'm adding the link to LUMA as well as to their Instagram account in the description below. Head on over there, have a look around. It's a shame that you can only buy it in Switzerland and Germany at the moment, but I'm sure that there's more to come very soon. Yeah, so again, I hope you really liked it. There's more content like this to come. Next, I'm heading to Italy to see a winemaker, which should be interesting. And please don't forget to subscribe and like. That would help me. And I hope to see you soon again. Thank you. Bye-bye.